defense on North.
If you or a member of your family has been injured in an accident, you need tough, experienced trial lawyers fighting for your rights. There's no need to look outside Sheboygan County for legal representation, especially when you have tough, experienced trial lawyers right in your own community. Since 1945, the attorneys of Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Bassler have established a reputation for fighting hard and winning for accident victims and their families in Sheboygan County. Why take chances elsewhere? Call them and let them take on the big insurance companies for you and your family.
Pass back from Peter Worth. Did you hear who that foul was on, Chris?
Stubbe. Tim Stubbe.
Petschlag's free throws in. Action hot and heavy, you can hardly put your head down. Might miss something.
North in their typical press. Well, in a force action.
Working the perimeter is the Southsiders, looking for an opening. Donovan put it on the floor but took steps prior to that, and he gets called for the travel. Petschlag posting up inside, being guarded by Murphy. Fry has it on top.
North is being pushed way out by the Red Wing defense. As you can see, they're way outside that three-point line. It should create space for Kyle Petschlag, however.
Shane Gruby spinning back to the middle, loses the ball, and gets called for a travel. Donovan stepping in to help out.
And a nice rotation, you're right, Marty. Eric Donovan stepping in there.
Pass in, and it's picked up by Worth inside to Fry, who lays it up and in. It's 6-0. And South with a quick 30-second timeout.
Fast start for North. Turnovers. Easy turnovers and easy looks for Jake Fry. There you see Coop.
Well, the inbounder tried to lead Hartman, but he wasn't quite quick enough, and then in the scramble for the ball, North came up with it.
There you see the South huddle, something about Dan Koopman. As we've said for years, he always seems, we get this basketball yearbook and coaches make preseason predictions. It seems like Sheboygan South always seems to exceed the predictions, and this year again, they're not picked for the top, but again, they're having a nice little year.
Hartman able to outrun Shane Gruby. Got the ball. Donovan going to the middle, has the ball tipped away. Worth has it, dishes it off to Shane Gruby. Shot rolls off, but a foul is called. That foul goes on number 41, Adam Koenig.
Another easy look for North. A lot of action on this side of the floor and not enough action on the other side if you're a Southside fan.
Well, North has been playing very, very well lately, and a lot of motivation to get this game in the win column with that Fox River Valley title on the line. Stubbe tried to throw it off a North defender, but couldn't, and it was laid up and in by Fry again. And another timeout by South. Another 30-second one.
South is just not responding to the press. They're getting themselves caught into the corners here. And just easy opportunities for North in the first 2 minutes of the ball game.
Jake Fry with a quick 6 points. Chris Tetschlag and Shane Gruby with the other 4. They each have 2.
And none of them have been on the perimeter. Everything's right underneath the basket on layups and free throws.
It's amazing how this works sometimes. And the thing with South is they don't have a lot of firepower. They can't afford to get way down, get down by a lot. It's very difficult for them to come back.
2 good timeouts, too. Oh, you might say, well, I might have saved it. Well, I'll tell you what, if the game's out of hand, you can save it all you want, but for what? So call your timeouts and use them. That's what you have them for.
Donovan over to Stubbe, being guarded by Fry. Hartman trying to go to the middle is stopped. Stubbe with a good pump fake. Back to Hartman. His shot is up and in, and he's fouled.
I was just saying prior to that foul, I was thinking to myself that North, the last couple of weeks that we've telecasted them, they have played outstanding defense, especially in the second halves of games. There was a good job of defense there, but a couple people left their feet that time on D. And
Hartman completes a 3-point play. It's now 10-3, North on top.
Hemsing's wearing number 11.
Yeah, Matt Hemsing checks in. Fry travels, couldn't quite handle the ball.
There he's in the corner again.
Yeah, Stubbe stepped through the double team pretty nicely that time. Donovan takes it down the lane, but he gets called for the charge. Tough break for Eric Donovan. Made a nice little fake out to the side. Slid down the lane, but not Tetschlag to the floor. Eric Donovan's first foul. Jake Fry has it over to Shane Gruby. Good defense played by Eric Donovan, preventing any penetration.
And Fry didn't like what he saw, so he reset the offense. Calling out a play.
North slowing it down. South playing very tough defense on the half court. Murphy with the steal. Adam Koenig over to Hemsing. Tetschlag is guarding Koenig, but he's not really stepping way out on him. Donovan outside the line, way off. Inside to Tetschlag, got a little bit behind the board and then lost it. He's going to get called for a travel.
That's a tough call. That's a real tough call. A lot of bumping there, Doesn't do that because he's out of there. That's a tough call for Kyle Tetschlag there.
Stewart coming in. And Dave Suxy coming in.
Much better job.
Well, as soon as Stubbe touched it, he got it right out of the corner over to Hemsing. Murphy trying to go one-on-one with Worth, lost it out of bounds. North will get it. Another turnover by South. 4?
4 each team.
You got to stick your 4 fingers up in front of my face. Peripheral vision is bad.
4 each team, 4 minutes in.
Shane Gruby has it. Stewart trying to post up inside, being guarded by Murphy. Shane Gruby for 2.
Nice step back jumper.
Hartman's shot is no good. Stewart skying high for the rebound. Long pass to Shane Gruby, but he can't handle it. Koenig on the interception. (12-3), North on top. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. Ball being swung over to Hemsing. Tries to dish it inside to Murphy, but it's kicked by a North player. South will keep it.
For those of you watching at home, notice a quick recovery by Sheboygan North. Anytime it gets out of the perimeter, the white shirts are sprinting out to recover. Both teams, we've always talked about how good both teams always have played defense. That's one thing they both really seem to do well here in the Valley.
Hartman has it on top. Harry's inside. Murphy's out of the ball game, taking a blow. Feed inside to Harry is knocked out of bounds off a North player. Eric Donovan was out for just a little bit. He comes right back in for Adam Koenig.
Two people in the same spot.
Stubbe to Hemsing, no good. Rebound to Worth. Tried to get it inside to Stewart, but Stubbe able to get his foot on it.
You see a good shot of Coop.
Stewart coming around. Shot is blocked right into our monitor by B.J. Harry.
Didn't even have to use my hands on that one.
You didn't even duck.
Well, I was gonna just take the TV off the chest. There he is.
Dialing long distance, can't get it. Stewart with the rebound. Worth is bumped on his way to the basket. Hemsing's gonna get called for the foul.
You see the block?
Yep. We didn't even budge. Petchlock trying to post up inside. Suxy's shot is no good. Big scramble for the ball, and South comes out with it. Stubbe bouncing over to Donovan. His shot is off, but he's fouled by Petchlock. That'll be KT's second. Andy McKillop on the top camera. Brian Andrews on the stage with us. Scott Meloff in the truck. I'm Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you the basketball games tonight. The second installment of TV8's Rivalry Week. And this one is the War by the Shore, by the way.
Yeah, earlier this week we saw Christian defeat Lutheran, and earlier tonight, North girls came away with a
their second
victory.
win in a row.
Yeah.
.204 remaining in the first quarter. Tim Stubbe comes out, takes a little bit of a rest.
Let's see how South starts to attack North now that Kyle Tetchlog's off the floor.
Tetchlog with 2 fouls. Donovan's second one is off, and Peter Worth with the rebound. South getting back on defense quite well. Dave Suxy being hounded by Will Hartman. Shane Gruby's shot is no good, but I'll tell you, Hartman took the ball right away from Peter Worth.
Yeah, he just wanted it more.
That's why we call him the man.
Yeah.
Donovan hanging in the air in the free throw lane, but couldn't get the shot to drop. And Stewart going high for the rebound. You know, when I think about Hartman and football, I can't wait for next football season.
I know.
It's going to be fun.
There you get a good shot of Will. Nice young man, too. Enjoyed interviewing him and talking to his mom at the end of that tough loss to Oshkosh North last fall.
Culture's still mad those guys didn't want to stop and eat after the game. It was only 11 o'clock at night. Well, it wasn't quite that late, but it was late. 12-4. Oh, stolen away by Koenig. Feed to Hartman. He lays it off the glass and in. Hartman now with 5 points, and it's 12-6.
Oh, then the first 2 minutes it was 10-0. Now it's 12-6 under a minute left. So the South Deep coaches on those early timeouts have kind of shut down the North output.
We're down to 35 seconds. Double screen for Suxy, but he was covered up by Murphy, not able to get the shot off. Harry guarding Andrew Stewart inside.
Now they're going to hold for one shot under 20 seconds, Marty.
Hartman backs off. Fry directing traffic. They're under 10 seconds. Shot rolls off the glass and in by Jake Fry. Quite a first quarter for Jake. 8 out of the 14 points at the end of one quarter play. It's North 14, South 6.
This is your nest egg. This is your nest egg when trouble strikes. There is no insurance against investment fraud. There is no insurance if you lose money in the stock market. But there is help if your broker goes out of business. One organization helps you get your securities investments back. The Securities Investor Protection Corporation. It's your nest egg. Protect it.
I love the challenge of computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
There's Andy McKillop. Hey, Andy, good job. In action earlier today, the South girls in freshman action defeated North 55-43. In freshman action on the boys' side, North won both games 72-56 and 86-69. In JV action, again, North able to take both of those contests. In the girls' side, it was 88-22, and a barn burner, literally, 63-61. North came away with a win over South. And in varsity action, the girls from Sheboygan North defeated South in the first game tonight, 71-54.
I was just looking here, Marty. South was 2 for 8 from the floor, but the key thing was Scott Murphy had no shot attempts. I know they tried to get one into him there, but Scott's got to get involved in the action. I mean, you're the leading scorer on the team, and you've played your first 8 minutes. You don't even have a shot attempt.
Worth driving, pump fakes. His shot is no good. His blocked, but he's fouled.
It's the second consecutive time, Marty, right down the lane. We just saw it at the end of the first quarter. Jake Fry, you know, they hold him out there for 50 seconds, play good D, and then he gets a layup, and now the first attack here for North on this end, and a layup attempt and a foul, and
a good point, Chris. You know, we were into the break when you said that, but you know, here they played great defense, and then they allowed the layup.
just too many easy opportunities for North inside tonight. all their baskets and all their attacking and their free throws are because of inside the paint. Many people think of North as a three-point shooting team, and that's where they get their points. But tonight, that's not the case so far.
Stewart on the trampoline got the rebound, but wasn't able to get the basket. Whoa. Hartman with a hard pass to Stubbe, wasn't able to handle it, and then Trevor Gruby knocked it off of Tim Stubbe. And North has the possession along with the lead.
6 turnover for South so far.
Jake Fry has it, being guarded by Tim Stubbe. And Hartman playing a good defense inside. Admir fouls Andrew Stewart, he puts it up and in.
That's 5 rebounds for Andrew Stewart already. 3 of them on the offensive end. The much taller South team not being able to control the boards, and again, an easy opportunity under the basket. There's a good shot of Andrew Stewart, who had a huge night last Friday night in the final home game for North at North, the other home team tonight.
Stewart finishes off the three-point play with a free throw, and now it's 18-6. North up. Murphy trying to force the action is fouled. Stewart picks up the foul. There you get a good shot of Andrew. 6:54 remaining until halftime. Murphy gets the lob feed. Jump shot from 12 is in.
How about that? First shot attempt and a basket.
Well, he recognized something. He was being guarded by a much shorter player, and just basically took him off of 1 or 2 dribbles and shot the jump shot. That was smart basketball on Scott's part.
There's a mismatch.
Yeah, really. Shane Gruby wanted to shoot it. All of a sudden, there Murphy was. Trevor Gruby, pardon me. Darn. Hate that when that happens. There's Shane Gruby trying to go down the lane. A little bump by Koenig. I was going to mention something before. North wanted to set a double screen for one of the Grubies, and as that player came across through the lane, Dmitrovic shot is blocked, but he's fouled. But I was going to say, as that North player came through the lane, there was Hartman. Just a little bit of a bump, knock him off his route, and they couldn't run the play.
And that's a really good point, Marty. Sometimes just getting in the way a little bit, slows down the whole play and takes away the flow of the action. And, some of those little things can be very disruptive. Who'd they get that foul on?
I believe that was on Andrew Stewart, and that goes as his second. Priggy and Suxy checking in as Stewart and Worth come out.
Well, here's that situation we talked at the beginning. Marty, there's Will, the thrill. And now you got Stewart, and you have...
Hartman gets more camera time than you and me.
Well, he's better looking than both of us.
No, this is true. Dmitrovic hits 1 out of 2. It's 18-9, North on top. Gruby, he's got it.
Wide open.
Trevor Gruby, can't leave him open like that. Tim Stubbe has the ball tipped away. Gruby's open on the side, look out. Good hustle by Scott Murphy. Shot is no good. I think they're gonna get Shane Gruby over the back.
Well, Jake Fry set up, and he had to put a little more oomph on that ball, and a little bit out of his range, and now it was a little long. But as I was mentioning before, let's see how North handles the situation now. No Brian Herman tonight. Now you got Andrew Stewart with 2 fouls, Kyle Tetschlag with 2 fouls, and see how they come in. And now all of a sudden, here's Joey Fritsch in the game.
And Andrew Stewart is back in with his 2 fouls. Hemsing clears it over to Donovan. (21-9). We're at 5:35 remaining. Stewart with the steal. He lays it off the glass and in.
Very athletic there by Andrew. And good control too, so he wouldn't get a charge or anything like that.
Murphy trying to take Stewart off the dribble. He's doubled up by Shane Gruby. And the ball is going to be out of bounds off of Shane Gruby.
I wonder if those two have played some basketball games over the years against each other. Shane Gruby and Scott Murphy. Probably all the way back to
grade school.
Grade school. I don't think Scott was this big though.
Murphy and Stewart are already battling in the post and they're still wiping the floor. Matt Hemsing has it. Being guarded by Trevor Gruby.
South just not getting very many looks. Good defense. But
Murphy with a dump down into Harry for an easy 2.
First basically breakdown there for the North D. South takes advantage of it.
23-11. Not a lot of scoring. Trevor Gruby's shot is no good. Hartman with a good block off. Got the rebound. Well, Murphy was open down the floor, but Hemsing didn't get him the ball, and then he tried to force it inside to Harry, and he couldn't handle it. It's a turnover on South. Murphy's walking back this way. Darn, I was open. Give me the ball. Shane Gruby gets it out to his brother Trevor and then out to Fry. Shane Gruby going down the lane, had the ball tipped away, but he got it back. Hartman with a strong rebound again. Adam Koenig. South working the perimeter, nice inside feed to Murphy. His shot is no good. And then the ball goes out of bounds off of Murphy. We're going to be able to get this first half on one sheet of paper without going up the sides.
Don't say that. Just as you say that, there's still 4 minutes left here, Marty.
3:46. Harry Gardner Stewart inside. On to 3:30. 23-11 North on top. The pace has slowed down considerably. Fry going down the lane is cut off by Hemsing, then doubled up by Murphy.
It's just good defense, Marty.
Stewart down the baseline, but good position played by Will Hartman to take the charge. And Stewart now has 3.
And that's a huge foul for Sheboygan North.
Somewhat surprised to see him back in the game so quickly.
Well, especially with a lead. We got a 10-point lead, and
a good scoop by Tim Stubbe.
Maybe you want, if you're behind, you probably would like them out there because otherwise the game gets away. Nice backdoor cut.
An easy 2 for Stubbe.
Give and go.
Yep, that's classic right there.
Way downtown.
Shane Gruby, no good. Fry with the rebound. Trevor Gruby, no good. Harry goes high for the rebound. Nice pass into Murphy, and then he missed the layup.
2 misses for him.
That's 3 actually. He had 2 the trip before. That's 4 points that South could have. They're down 10. North working the perimeter. Dave Suxy is in the post. He doesn't get to play there very often. And Will Hartman is going to get tagged with that tripping foul. Worth will be at the line. Makes the first of the 1-and-1. Season's winding down for TV8, Chris. We only have 2 more broadcasts left.
Then it's March Madness.
25-13, Worth hitting a couple of free throws.
Where the truck takes us, nobody knows.
Yeah, really. Hartman got the loose ball and laid it up and in. He has 7 points in the first half. Trevor Gruby's shot, no good. Shane Gruby, spin move in the lane, no good. Worth with the tap. Stubby's shot is no good.
You know, the one thing when North comes down here, we've seen Scott Murphy on Trevor Gruby. Now we see BJ Harry. The one problem with the way South's doing this is they have the bigger man out there, but when North comes and runs, those big guys are underneath boarding, and so he seems to get down here faster than Harry or Murphy, and so that's why he's getting some open looks. Let's see if Trevor Gruby takes advantage of that later in the game. It's good in a half-court set.
That's why you're the color man. Good observation, Coach. That's what happened on Wednesday night. I was inside rebounding and you were running down to the other end for a layup.
I made a lot of baskets Wednesday.
Shane Gruby right down 8th Street and lays it off the glass and in. (29-15). Oop. Shane Gruby, pretty good anticipation, just a step slow. Got a piece of the arm of Admir Misovic. Chris Wright doesn't like that call.
Bonus. Looked like pretty good D. South will be in the bonus now. They're gonna have to make these free throws. They gotta finish strong here. Miss these bonuses here, and North holds it for 1 shot and hits the basket. It's quite a difference in the score.
Last trip to the line, Admir Misovic hit his first but missed his second. He'll be trying to change those fortunes.
You see over for South, Danny Teller's in street clothes as well.
I wonder what's wrong with him. The old left-hander. It's just what we need, another left-hander not playing. Although Herman's not a left-hander.
Good trap.
Ooh, a high dribble by Worth, but had his hand on top of the ball. Dishes it out to Trevor Gruby. No good. And Adam Koenig out fighting Gruby for the ball.
Good look again there for Trevor Gruby, but again, he can't get it down. Unofficially, I have him just 1 for 6 from 3-point land. Good move here by Coop, putting Scott Murphy in on the offensive end. Close the half.
Peter Prigge came in for Gruby, but the wrong one. We're down to 7 seconds remaining until halftime. Murphy's long jump shot is no good. Koenig, one more try, can't get it in. At the end of one half of play, it's Sheboygan North 29, South 17.
You know, we sing for millions of girls, but helping out in schools, that's the real deal, baby. I know our love can multiply.
I'm the cute one, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been backstage before?
Cause you're the exit. I think you'll find that gravity is key in what I do.
Once was one, but now we're two. I'm spinning out of
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
Get a job.
Look, it's a giraffe!
I don't see it.
The less art kids get, the more it shows. Are yours getting enough? Art. Ask for more. AmericansForTheArts.org.
Start hallucinating after 3 days. Start scratching yourself so bad that you'll develop scabs on your arms. Your teeth will fall out, your eyes will turn yellow. You'll develop liver problems, but you'll regret it. You'll end up in jail, you'll end up in rehab, or you'll end up dead. And there ain't nothing else to say about it.
If you or a member of your family has been injured in an accident, you need tough, experienced trial lawyers fighting for your rights. There's no need to look outside Sheboygan County for legal representation, especially when you have tough, experienced trial lawyers right in your own community. Since 1945, the attorneys of Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Bassler have established a reputation for fighting hard and winning for accident victims and their families in Sheboygan County. Why take chances elsewhere? Call them and let them take on the big insurance companies for you and your family.
Not long ago, Albert couldn't take long walks. He was diagnosed with a bad heart. After considering all the treatment options, his heart specialist recommended a pacemaker instead of putting him to sleep. Get the facts about animal research.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
We're at halftime, or the Raiders lead at 29-17. We'll go through the scoring for the North High team first. Jake Fry has 8 points, along with Shane Gruby, who has 6. Peter Worth has 5, and Andrew Stewart also has 5. Trevor Gruby had a 3-pointer late in the first half, and Kyle Tetchel got 2 in the first quarter to round out the scoring for North, and they're 29. Will Hartman led South with 7, but I'll tell you the big disappointment was Scott Murphy with only 2. You know, he's your high scorer. You got to get him more involved in the offense. Also chipping in with 2 were B.J. Harry and Tim Stubbe. Eric Donoval had 1, and Admir Ibmisevic, who hit 3 out of 4 free throws, had 3 points in the first half. Only 17 for South, and very dismal performance offensively. Thank goodness their defense performed pretty well.
Well, I think a couple things stand out on this stat sheet, Marty. A lot of stuff we circled here. Number 1, Scott Murphy, just 4 shot attempts. He's got to get more attempts with the ball. He's got to have like 16 to 20 shot attempts to be successful. What I noticed too is the field goal percentage is just 38% to 37%, which is basically even. However, the fact that North had 9 offensive rebounds, which in turn turned out to be 10 more shot attempts, which gives them a much better chance to score. So very aggressive for North, or on the counter you could say South, you got to do a better job defending. So a lot of things are standing out there, and of course you mentioned the free throw situation as well. Just a 12-point game, a lot of ways to go.
Well, one thing that can turn the tide, of course, is that 3-point shot, but South has yet to make one. They're 0 for 5. North only hit 1 out of 11. Clock winding down. We're at, they actually stopped the clock at 1:10. I don't know why it's not continuing to run.
Well, we have a chance here, Marty. I'd just like to say what a wonderful year we've had. I don't know if, for those of you that are out there that don't get the paper and don't know a little bit about what's going on, but I'll tell you, our county in our area for basketball has just been outstanding this year. Both the North girls and boys program are ranked 7th in state. The Sheboygan Falls boys team is currently ranked in Division II. Sheboygan Christian was getting some honorable mention votes this week. We saw them the other night. And Ozaki is number 1 in Division III.
The girls program.
Yep, the girls program. And both the dance teams from North and South participate in the state tournament just last week. And the North cheerleading squad also did. So just outstanding, you know, student athletes participating in activities throughout our county. And before the end of the year, if you haven't been out to see some of this stuff, you should see, you know, either the dance teams or the basketball teams in your area.
Best thing to do is come and watch a basketball game, then you get to see them both.
Yep. Some of the North folks. So I'm looking around, Marty, the field house here, the armory. I noticed that the walls are starting to sweat, and that's something
That means it's getting cold outside.
Cold and, you know, the snow, that's something that I think about when I come to the Armory because it gets real warm in here with all the people, especially in the upper areas is what we see that Brian's shooting right now. But it's one thing that that's what I kind of remember about this. One of the things I remember about here.
When those signs start to bleed, then you know it's really bad.
Yeah,
the
we've
water
seen
runs
that
down.
over the years. Yeah.
It's going to be Norris ball starting off the second half. Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you the basketball game. 2nd to 2. North girls won the first one.
If you're just joining us, North in the first 2 minutes had a 10-0 lead, and after that, you know, defense pretty much dominated the ball game. That's why the score is what it is.
Skip pass to Shane Gruby, drives the lane. Murphy's knocked down, no call. Trevor Gruby's shot is rebounded by Jake Fry. Matt Hemsing starting the second half for South. Along with Koenig and Hartman and Murphy and Stubbe.
If you're just joining us, Danny Teller's not playing for South, and then North, because of illness, Brian Herman is out. Haven't seen Kyle Tetschlag much today.
Tetschlag with a good feed but to Trevor Gruby, but his shot is no good, but Worth puts it up and in.
Well, like the first half offensive rebounds, 2 more add to the total now for North. Make it 11 in the game, and that's just been a major factor. Those extra shot attempts adding up for points.
Worth with 7 points in the ball game. Adam Koenig outside the line, got it. Adam Koenig with his first points of the game.
First 3-point field goal made for South.
Murphy on a nice block, but he got a bit of the arm of Tetschlag, so he gets called for the foul.
Yeah, it was pretty close too.
Tetschlag had North's second 2 points on a couple of free throws early in the first quarter. And then he picked up his second foul later in the first quarter and sat out all of the second and a good portion of the first. Tetschlag's 2 points back in the first quarter came on a couple of free throws.
There you see some of the North girls basketball team, Genevieve Gerdner and Andrea Liebeld. That Danny Jones being blocked, and they're saying something, L-O-S-E maybe. I don't know. I'm a quick speller.
Give me the noodle.
Or is it saying love? I don't know.
Tetschlag misses a pair. 31-20, North on top. Murphy's got position, they got him the ball, good play. Up and in, and he's fouled by Worth.
Good move by Scott Murphy in the paint, nice bounce pass speed. Turn and square to the basket, make the basket, finish it, and draw the foul.
Great delivery inside to get him the ball, and then Murphy took care of the rest with his one-on-one move. And just like that, he's got 5 points. South down 8, it's 31-23. Harry pressuring the inbounder. Fry hustles it down. Harry knocks it away from Tetschlag. And then Tetschlag, in an effort to tip it away from Tim Stubbe, commits his third foul, and Stewart's at the table already.
Another big foul on North. Once again, both big post players now with 3 fouls.
Inside to Murphy, and you can tell they're making a concerted effort to get the ball to Scott.
Good point.
Dan Koopman recognized what you recognize, Chris, and we've got a full timeout with the score, North 31, South 25.
What does being involved really mean? Is it making grilled cheese sandwiches for a sleepover? Staying for the curtain call at the talent show? Or learning the names of their favorite bands? Believe it or not, right now, there are parents just like you out there talking about things like this. From school to home, from friends to futures. And we'd like you to be a part of it. National PTA, every child, one voice.
Because he was diagnosed with cancer as a baby. Because she was told she would not live to be 9. Because she should have a chance to grow up. Each year, thousands of children learn they have cancer or another deadly disease. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital needs your help to research cures and treat these children, regardless of their parents' ability to pay, because they deserve to dream. Call now to learn more about St. Jude's life-saving work.
We're being joined this game by Courtney Koistra, 9th grader over at South. And who's your brother? Some guy who used to play basketball? Aubrey. Oh, yeah, I think I remember him.
He could fill it up.
He was a gunner.
But he made him.
Well, things have tightened up a little bit for the Northsiders. It's 31-25. South starting to get Murphy involved in the offense.
North off to a slow start. 1 for 3 from the floor. 3 shot attempts in the first 3 minutes. That's not typical North.
Trevor Gruby's shot is no good. And Worth, trying to get to the ball, ran right through
Andy Shane.
And he's going to get tagged with the foul.
Trevor Gruby just 1 for 9 from 3-point land. Just keep shooting them. That's what coach is going to say.
Murphy helping to relieve pressure. Little backdoor cut. Stubbe's feet inside to Shane. He can't hang on to it. North has it.
Missed opportunity there.
Worth being guarded by Shane. Shane Gruby's shot from outside the line is good.
His first 3-pointer tonight.
Andy Shane driving baseline, kisses it off the glass, but can't get it down. Murphy on the trampoline. Shot won't go, and there's a foul. Foul is going to go on Shane Gruby, and they're calling that foul before the second shot by Murphy, so it'll be out of bounds, South. Well, Murphy made a move in the lane, but Peter Worth was able to knock that entry pass away. Shane Gruby is hand checked by Adam Koenig. Ooh, I think he got it on the wrong guy, Chris. 41. There they got it. Had a good shot of Dan Koopman. Behind him was Mike Rank, assistant coach. Trevor Gruby is bumped hard by Tim Stubbe, and they're going to get him for a foul. Third team foul on South. Look at a little bit of a shot of Tim. Jake Fry being guarded by Matt Hemsing. Oh, push off by Trevor Gruby, not called. Fry down the lane, dishes it off to Worth. Yeah, slap foul. I think that's going to go on Hemsing. Worth will be shooting 2.
Murphy.
Oh, on Murphy. That's his second, coach. He's not in too bad a shape foul-wise. Worth will be at the line shooting a pair. He has 7 points on the night. Dave Suxy in.
It's the theme tonight. Your game is going south. Young fans in the stands.
Worth gets a second one to roll in. It's 35-25, North up by 10. And Worth now with 8 points. Hemsing drags the foot. Another turnover by South.
Defensive standoff here, Marty.
That's for sure.
Neither team really can get anything rolling.
Worth taking it inside. Got it in. Peter Worth. Whistle and a timeout. Full timeout for South with the score 37-25 and 3:16 remaining in the third. We'll take a short break.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
I think Sheboygan North needs one more coach. They got about 5 of them over there.
Yeah. There's a lot. 2 freshman coaches, JV coach, 3 assistants, varsity assistants.
Yeah, but some of those guys that sit on the bench for this game aren't involved with the freshman team. Who's that guy? It looks like Tommy.
Is that Raider Vic?
Hey, they're making him stand outside the black line. See, I told you. Told you to go over and talk to those guys, but you wouldn't do it. Now the other official's coming over and he's going to tell his partner, didn't Mr. Wright tell you how to do this?
Yep, every time I have one of these games, you got to explain to him that the
warning on white.
Yeah, but see,
they're not running the line right.
Yeah.
They're saying the white team has to be outside the red line, and that's not the case.
That is not right. It should be right there. It should be the red line in, but black line out. We've explained this every time we've been here. That's how this gym works. You inbounds from behind the red, but the out of bounds is the black.
Murphy on a good move. Dishes it off to Koenig. His shot is up and in.
Good muscle by Adam Koenig to get that in there.
Shane Gruby has it over to his brother Trevor and inside to Tetchlog. Spin move and a fake. Got Hemsing up in the air and he lands right on top of Jake Fry and is going to get called for the foul. Stewart and Harry checking in.
I was just going to say the leapers are coming in.
Scott Murphy taking a short break along with Shane Gruby. Well, we don't know if it's short, but he's taking a break. Ooh, double dribble. Stewart got away with one. Tetschlag shot is off. And then Worth, fighting for the ball, tapped it out of bounds. Donovan in for South. Koenig beat Stewart down the lane, but Kyle Tetschlag, trying to offer some help, committed the foul. And that's KT's fourth. Koenig will be shooting a pair. He has 5 points so far tonight.
Very interesting situation. Coach Destel asked Kyle Tetschlag, are you all right? He's got 4 fouls, and we're at 2:20 of the third, and you're up by 8. Very interesting situation here this early in the ball game.
37-29, North up.
Little pressure from South.
Fry steps through the double team and beats the pressure. Trevor Gruby can't get it in again. He had a nice look. Hasn't been hitting his threes. Stubbe cut off. And then did throw it away. Worth has it, lays it up and in. Ten-point North advantage. Under 2 minutes. Worth now at 12. He's having a good game. Trevor Gruby came over to help out Worth, and then he spanked Murphy on the arm and gets tagged with the foul. It's his first. Next foul will put South at the line. Tim Stubbe throwing it in. Murphy kisses it off the glass and in.
Three for 4 for Murphy here in the quarter.
Kyle Tetschlag for 2.
His first basket of the night.
Hempsing with a pump fake. Tries to dish it inside to BJ Harry, but it's kicked. Shane Gruby and Eric Donovan check in. .106 remaining in the quarter. It's North up 10, 41-31. And just like that, Shane Gruby commits the foul, and Murphy will be at the line shooting the bonus.
Gruby's got 4 fouls now too.
Yep.
Fouls are mounting big time on North.
Gruby and Tetschlag have 4. Stewart and Peter Worth each have 3. Nobody on South has more than 2. Scott Murphy. Real nice release. So far in the quarter, South has made all 5 of their free throws. Murphy now has 11 points, 9 of them coming in the third. Under a minute. And I think they're going to get Will Hartman for that foul. Is it my imagination, or is this third quarter taking forever?
Well, if you like defensive struggles, this is for you. And again, compliment the defenses. I know we've been saying it all night, but they are doing a very nice job recovering, closing up, not allowing easy opportunities for their opponents.
.50 seconds remaining. Peter Worth has it, being guarded by Will Hartman. Bounce pass inside to Jake Fry. Pump fake. Shot is blocked by B.J. Harry, but
I think they're going to get caning.
Right, Adam Koenig picking up that foul.
Jake's
his third.
I was going to say, Jake Fry saw the situation where he had the size advantage on the young sophomore Matt Hemsing, so he was going to take it to the basket there, and he did. And Hemsing actually did the right thing there, but just stood tall. And it was Koenig that came in from behind and reached in. So
Jake had a nice first quarter. He had 8 points, but since that time, he hasn't scored anything in the second. And up until this free throw, hadn't scored in the third.
And way back in the first quarter, when it was the quick 2 minutes of the 10-0 run for North, he had all these little easy layup bunnies here off turnovers and poor defensive breakdown by South.
Well, his 2 free throws give him 10 for the game, and North a 10-point lead. Hartman got away with a walk, I think.
Or a charge.
Take your pick. 25 seconds remaining. Donovan trying to go one-on-one with Suxy. Gets it inside to Murphy. Oh, his shot was blocked, but he got the rebound and put back for 2. He has 13.
Many more touches for him.
At the buzzer, Trevor Gruby finally made a three-pointer, and that was a big one. That really hurt South. At the end of 3, it's North 46, South 35.
Feeling stress from estate planning? Losing sleep over a traffic offense? Depressed by the prospect of divorce? Feeling anxiety from the purchase of a new home? Finally, there's something that can relieve all of these symptoms. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler. Since 1945, our experienced attorneys have been solving these and other legal problems for the people of Sheboygan County. Let their experience provide real relief to your legal problems. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler.
You don't have to knock yourself out to prevent diabetes. Get real. If you're over 45 and overweight, you can prevent diabetes. Lose 5 to 7% of your body weight, get 30 minutes of physical activity 5 days a week, and eat healthy. Take the first step. Talk to your health care provider. Prevent diabetes.
I thought South really played North toe-to-toe the second half of that third period, but that three-pointer at the end was a dagger. Not that that means South is going to lose, but that hurt.
Yeah, I have 2 for 11 now for Trevor, but that three-pointer there at the end was key.
Suxy guarding Donovan. He charges, a little out of control.
Here called block. What happened here was Gruby stepped up and got the foul before the charge. Just 9 shot attempts for South there in the third quarter, 25 for the game. I mean, that's not a lot of attempts. North, on the other hand, had 11 attempts, 6 for 11, 16 for 37 on the floor. So not a lot of shot attempts in this ball game. It just magnifies every possession.
South was 5 for 5 in the third quarter at the free throw line. They continue that accuracy here in the fourth quarter. They're going to need all the points they can get.
Thought South did a much better job of trying to get Scott Murphy the ball and opportunities to score. They'll have to do that all the way out if they want to come out of here with a victory.
You got that right. It was a different South team offensively. You're right, and being able to get Murphy the ball. This opens up a lot of possibilities, not just him scoring.
Look who's open.
Whoa, lost the ball. Murphy was surprised to get it. And then we get a foul on Trevor Gruby. Didn't look like much of a foul.
Well, bad foul, frustration foul, but right off the bench comes his brother and Petschlag here, both coming in here with 4 fouls. Again, very scary situation with 7:28 left. 2 of your starters with 4 fouls now on the floor. Big Scott Murphy.
Murphy with 13 points, 11 in the third quarter.
Nice touch.
If you wanted to have a little video on how to shoot, he'd be a classic guy to have in there doing it, demonstrating.
Especially a big, strong kid like him. Look at how nice and soft that shot goes off. Shaquille O'Neal watching?
Really?
Sure, Scott Murphy's out here very shortly. Get a little drink of water, get yourself all ready to close out this game. I'm sure you're going to be back in quickly.
South closes to within 7. It's 46-39.
They administer a half-court trap. He went over and back, but he got away with it.
Inside feed to Shane Gruby is tipped out of bounds by Matt Hemsing.
Good scare there, or a good idea by South. Haven't seen it yet tonight, that half-court trap, and you know, he had Jake Fry go over the line, but the officials here missed it.
Shane Gruby.
That's out there.
Can't get it. Donovan way up in the air for the rebound. Took it right away from Jake Fry.
I'll tell you right now, Eric Donovan does not want to lose this ball game.
Hartman being guarded by Shane Gruby.
I'm watching him on the floor. He has his game face on.
Hartman not real confident with that short jumper, so he didn't take it. Instead gave it off to Donovan. Long lead feed to Shane Gruby. Shot no good. On the trampoline is Petschlag for 2.
Good aggressive push by North there.
KT with 6 points. Donovan, oh man, can that guy get up? Donovan inside with a reverse layup for 2. He has 5.
Just a 7-point game.
Petschlag for 2 more. 50-41.
Kyle getting heated up too. He's made his last 3 baskets.
Steele, nice pass. Shane Gruby, oh, had the layup, couldn't get it. Fry with a layup, no good, and then a rebound. But a foul called before the shot, I believe. I think they're gonna get Matt Hemsing.
They're walking this way.
Maybe Hemsing's gonna be shooting.
Uh-oh.
That's 5 on Shane Gruby.
Well, that's part of the risks that you take when you send someone out with 4 fouls early in a period. Now you have 6 minutes to play without one of your leading scorers. Just a 9-point ball game, and they're at the free throw line, I believe.
I think it's going to be Hemsing shooting the free throws.
I'm looking over that North bench, and I'm trying to figure out which one of those guys are going to step up, because as we've talked about, Kyle Tetschlag's in foul trouble, Peter Worth, Andrew Stewart. This game is far from over. We're in a double bonus, Marty.
Ooh, and I'll tell you, South just continues to keep popping in free throw after free throw. And a timeout by North. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here.
The North's coaching staff and bench is a little concerned.
They ought to be.
Yeah, just a 8-point game, but it's just like you said, Marty, they keep just kind of nibbling away. Slowly but surely, it's getting closer.
We talk about this, you know, and until you get into a situation where it really applies, you know, how important free throws are. Now, here's a case, South has let it perfect. They've hit 10 out of 10 so far in the second half, and they've managed to keep themselves in the ball game with those free throws. Stewart with the rebound.
That's just his first rebound in a long time. It's his 6th rebound, but he had 5 quickly early in the first quarter, part of the second.
Tetschlag being guarded by Murphy, and Trevor Gruby being guarded by Stubbe.
Murphy could pick up his foul here, reach in a lot.
Well, Tetschlag, Tetschlag could have got called for a foul. He went right through Hemsing, but I don't know if they're going to call it that way. Foul is called on Hartman.
I want to know who they're sending the line here. There was so much action, like you said, Marty. I didn't know who got the foul or who got the...
Well, actually, Kyle Tetschlag could have got called for a charging foul. He went right through Hemsing. I think it was Matt that got knocked to the floor.
I don't know if he saw him.
Matt is a little guy.
There's Michelle Hauer, some of the other cheerleaders. Here you see it. Oh yeah, you're right. That could have been a charge. And then they got Hartman on the reach around.
Stewart's free throw is off.
And here's the chance for South again. No time runs off the clock, and an over the back call, and here they come again.
Ball is on Peter Worth, his 4th. So now North again has 2 players on the floor with 4 fouls. This time it's Worth and Tetschlag.
You may have to go to the bench here. With an 8-point lead, you have the lead. You can use your bench and then maybe bring them back if it gets closer or as time winds down. You know, if you're behind, keep them in there. But it's their...
2 more free throws, those by Koenig. It's 44, North on top. 5:20 remaining in the ball game.
As I look at the south side, it's just quietly over there. The coaching staff is just nibbling themselves into this ball game.
Koenig on the good help defense and then recovered to his player.
That's where you want Andrew Stewart out there.
Down to 5 minutes. Jake Fry with it.
I thought you could say 5 on the shot clock. That's
and
a bad
Murphy coming over the top of Kyle Tetschlag commits the foul. You're right, that's not a good one.
He knows better than that. Just trying to make a play, but you can't go through your opponent.
Tetschlag has 6 points, looking for number 7. (52-44), and as hard as South tries and as many free throws as they make, North is still able to clutch to a 2 or 3 possession lead. Stewart fronting Murphy and getting backside help from Tetschlag, so no lob pass was able to be made. Stubbe with a long 3, in and out. Tetschlag with the board.
Just his first attempt on the half for Tim Stubbe. That was right on the mark.
Hemsing guarding Fry. Fry trying to go baseline is fouled by Matt Hemsing. So far, North has made 5 out of 10 free throws in the second half. They get 6 out of 11 now. It's 53-44.
Back to a 9-point game. They had it down to 6.
Andy Shane in the game. Shane hanging around the 3-point arc.
Go right at Tetchlog.
Stewart out quickly, but not in time. Andy Shane for 3.
A New Country heard from. Andy Shane contributing with a 3-pointer.
New Country.
And a charge on Jake Fry. And all of a sudden the South fans decide to clap. Hasn't been a lot of clapping here because it's been such a defensive struggle. Both sides just kind of waiting for something to happen. Call timeout here.
Coach Tom Desatel not happy with that call. Out on the court talking to referee Paul Meerman. 30-second timeout. We better keep it here, Scott. 53-47. North on top and South really battling.
Yeah, it's just undecided right now. The scales have not been tipped either way. As you keep saying, Marty, they just can't get over the hump, or South can't get any closer. Every time they get close, North comes up with a basket or a couple free throws. And
still plenty of time, too, for the Red Wings at 3:47.
Yeah, not a lot of basket attempts, more free throws attempted than anything else tonight.
In the fourth quarter so far, Donovan has a basket, and Shane, who just hit that 3-pointer. Other than that, it's been 2, 4, 6, 7 free throws for South. North, on the other hand, has 2 baskets and 3 free throws.
Yeah, I have South for just 4 shot attempts in the fourth quarter in 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Inside to Murphy, but it's tapped away.
Another bad pass.
It's kind of a black hole in there. Or should I say a white hole? Too many white guys, not enough red guys.
And again, like as I said, with such a defensive struggle, you know, you got to bide your time.
Worth on a drive and kisses it off the glass for 2.
I got him 5 for 5. You can't force turnovers because you don't get enough possessions to make up for your turnovers.
Worth has 14 points. Those are his first 2 of the quarter. Hemsing wanted to shoot the 3, but was covered up by Trevor Gruby. Inside feed to Harry, lays it up and in.
That's where he does his work, right down here. Good vertical, BJ Harry, 6'7" junior.
4 points for BJ. Now there's a guy that should have a healthy shooting percentage. Down to 238. North on top 6, 55-49. Stewart trying to make the inside feed to Tetchlog, had it tipped away, but he was fouled. Foul goes on Scott Murphy, his 4th. Stewart will get 2. I realize we're a little bit off center, Chris, but if you look at where he positions himself on the line, he's shaded over to the left a little bit, yet he's... There's
a good shot.
Shaded over to the right.
Another offensive rebound.
Oh. (56-49).
14 offensive rebounds for North tonight. Just 4 for South.
Jake Fry throwing it in. Worth with a jumper in the lane, got it to go. He has 16.
Hasn't missed a basket. Everything he throws in there is good.
58-49. We're down to 2:14. Murphy outside the line. Good, and he's fouled by Worth. We're looking at a 4-point play. And for Worth, that's his 5th foul. Second North player to foul out tonight. Now the assistant coaches coming out to give the official a hard time. I thought that was an excellent call. What are you supposed to do when you knock him to the floor? Sure, he could have cut his head on the bleachers. Right, Courtney? Courtney's looking at the basketball players. Peter Prigge checking in.
It's going to come down to free throw shooting, Marty. And maybe foul trouble. Because we got.
Well, it's already down to foul trouble.
Well, I'm just saying, Scott Murphy picks up another one.
Yeah.
Epstein picks up another one.
Hartman has 4.
Tetchlog has 4.
Hartman looking for point number 19. He has 18 so far. Murphy's got it! To the hole, and it's no good. He gets called for the charge. Oh, what a tough break for the Southsiders. He not only loses the points, but he's going to be disqualified with 5 fouls. Well, South got a bad break, a good break, and then a bad break. Bad break was missing a free throw. Good break was getting the ball back. Here you see him. I don't agree with that call. Tetchlog was definitely moving.
You know, we've been to so many basketball games that how often do they not call anything on that situation? I mean, that's a big call. And, wow, that's, yeah. There's no doubt Kyle Tetchlog was moving on that, and then he kind of flopped. We've seen a lot of flopping tonight by both teams, and that was a huge, huge possession change. From a 4-point game, or possibly 3-point game, to a 6-point lead in the basketball for North. If you're a Southside fan, it's a bad call. Northside fan, it's a
good call.
Good call. So.
Lucky at least.
Yeah.
We're under 2 minutes. Pitch in the game for North, making his first appearance. Tetchlog is fouled. I think that's going to go on Adam Koenig. Well, they're going to give it to Tim Stubbe. For Tim, that's his 3rd.
Shot a big Scott.
Finished with 18 points, had a very nice second half.
You got that right. Five rebounds.
Well, the basketball fortunes for South, you know, definitely revolve around Scott, and when he's doing well, South is going to have a much better chance to win.
Big free throws made by Kyle Tetchlog.
60-52, 1:45. Hempsing a behind the back dribble, trying to get in the lane. Stubbe lost it. Tetchlog does the right thing, gets it to a guard, and they slow it down. 1:30.
6 turnover for Tim Stubbe tonight. Trying to make something happen there, just kind of lost it.
And a foul. Tim Stubbe is going to get tagged with his 4th foul. Trevor Gruby has 6 points on a couple of three-point baskets. Got his second free throw in. Stubbe trying to drive, got hung up in the air. Hempsing, Shane backing up outside the line, kisses it off the glass and good. And a quick whistle. Timeout South, a full timeout. With the score 61-55, we're at 1:03 remaining.
Not long ago, Albert couldn't take long walks. He was diagnosed with a bad heart. After considering all the treatment options, his heart specialist recommended a pacemaker instead of putting him to sleep. Get the facts about animal research.
Well, you can't. There you see that Hempsey got a good blow on the North player. Shane backing up outside the line, nailed a three. Well, he can't let too much time run off, Chris. We're going to see some foul shooting.
Well, I see if they have an early trap, and then
in other words, if they breach the press, then you might have to foul. But
right.
Other than that, you're going to try and go for the steal.
Right. And you don't have to shoot threes yet either. There's a minute 3 left. There's a lot of time. Just get the best chance, opportunity to score. Looks like they're going to foul right away.
Ooh, Andy Shane caught Jake Fry in the eye. I'm sure that was unintentional.
So I've talked about this before. What Coach Koopman wants to do is drag this out. Make these 57 seconds last, an eternity. We'll even match you a basket for a free throw. So they're hoping that North misses and you return and get a basket. And there's a chance because Jake Fry doesn't make the first one.
North has hit on 10 of 18 free throws so far. Not a very good percentage at all. South, on the other hand, has hit 12 of 14. Donovan chases it down. 50 seconds remaining in the ball game. Hempsing being guarded by Gruby.
You don't need threes.
Stubbe right down the lane, dishes it off to Harry, and he lost it. Saved by Stubbe, but Tetschlag has it. 10-second count is getting awfully close.
Big opportunity for South again, and they just can't make the play.
Eric Donovan goes over and fouls Andrew Stewart. We're at 30 seconds remaining.
Harry was going up, and when he went up, the ball went out. Could have been a 2, and it could have been a 4-point play. They just can't get to like 4 points or anything, Marty.
No, it's always been at least a 2-possession lead.
An empty trip last time for North, but Stu makes the first. And the second big free throw is made.
He has 8 points tonight. Stubbe going 1-on-1 with Fry. Launches a three-pointer, it's no good. Donovan has it, he's tackled to the floor. And as long as 2 players are over by the bench, Tom Desatel takes the opportunity to give him a little tongue lashing.
For you players out there, notice what you see here. Whenever 3-point attempts are shot, most likely there'll be long rebounds. So what you do have to box out, but expect the long rebound. There you saw it, and then all of a sudden you saw a lot of people standing around, and they didn't anticipate the long rebound. So if you're South and your guys are going to miss, plan on maybe a long rebound, then you might get a reload and another chance at a 3-pointer. Can't afford to miss free throws, though.
16 seconds remain. North up 8. Take a minor miracle for South to be able to pull this one out. Donoval's second free throw is in.
And that'll be in, Matt Hempsing, but you know, you got to foul right away, and that's what he did. Right, that 5 on him?
4.
Oh, my bad. Well, it looks like with a free throw made here, the North's going to go on again with 2 tough road games ahead up in Green Bay. Next Friday night at East. I understand that there's a limited amount of tickets available for North people, so see your local athletic director for further ticket information.
Timeout by North, the 32nd timeout. One thing that North continues to do, Chris, is not shoot their free throws very well. And they are keeping it relatively close, but probably at this stage of the ball game, it doesn't matter a whole lot.
Well, here's a situation I felt is pretty limited on their timeouts. Probably telling his players out on the perimeter will allow 2-point baskets, and no over-the-back calls or doing anything with the clock not running. You know, I wouldn't even, you know, have my guys really up there doing anything on the rebounding area.
You know, one statistic that we haven't talked about is North's winning streak in conference, and with the win tonight, that'll jump up to, I believe it's 33 games in a row. And with a win, they will tie for the conference championship. That'll give them 3 wins in a row.
And there they are, the FRVC champs.
Somebody get that guy out of the way of the sign.
It's a nice little sign there.
Jake Fry looking to make the second of his 2 free throws.
With the girls winning conference, I know many of these gentlemen were up to watch the girls win on Monday night. A very nice thing that they've done at North, both supporting each other's programs.
Matt Pfister in the game. Eric Donoval on the push, looking to the basket. Lays it off, no good. Tetschlag with the rebound. Stubbe commits the foul. Tetschlag will go to the line with 5 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Rebound number 7 for Tetschlag.
And foul number 5 on Tim Stubbe. Tim Stubbe will finish the game with only 2 points, but his ball handling and floor leadership can't be measured. Tetschlag now with 9 points. Make it 10. Shot by Hemsing is off the rim, and that's the buzzer. North a 10-point winner, 66-56. When we come back, hopefully Chris Wright will have a couple interviews for us, and we'll have a wrap-up of this second ball game at the Armory.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
What does being involved really mean? Is it making grilled cheese sandwiches for a sleepover? Staying for the curtain call at the talent show? Or learning the names of their favorite bands? Believe it or not, right now, there are parents just like you out there talking about things like this. From school to home, from friends to futures. And we'd like you to be a part of it. National PTA, every child, one voice.
Because he was diagnosed with cancer as a baby. Because she was told she would not live to be 9. Because she should have a chance to grow up. Each year, thousands of children learn they have cancer or another deadly disease. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital needs your help to research cures and treat these children, regardless of their parents' ability to pay, because they deserve to dream. Call now to learn more about St. Jude's life-saving work.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
We're back at the Armory where the Golden Raiders have defeated Sheboygan South 66-56. Standing by is Chris Wright.
I'm here with two victorious Raiders, Dave Soxie, Kyle Tetchlock. Kyle, first 2 minutes of the game, 10-0. You guys came out of the locker room ready to go tonight.
Yeah, we were shooting pretty good, and we got back on the defense. We didn't let them get in any rhythm and kept them out of their game for the first part of the game. We were up 10-0 in the first 2 minutes, and we got shot well.
I thought you guys' defense, it was kind of a defensive struggle, both ends. You know, one of a workman-like attitude, both teams playing just outstanding defense.
Yeah, the fouls kind of hurt us, and we just had to fit in where we needed to and be strong and compete, and that's what we did.
Yeah, like I said, both teams playing such good defensive things. Sometimes the fans don't appreciate that, but if you're a good basketball, mind person, you like good defensive basketball games.
Yeah, it's fun. Defense wins games sometimes, and tonight it showed that good defense will get you anywhere you need to go.
3-point shots tonight, Dave, for your squad. Weren't exactly going early, but big one there by Gruby at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, we know that we can't control our shooting, and coach just says we got to play every possession and play hard, and that's the only thing we can't control. And we can't control if the ball goes in and out, so we just got to play every possession.
Yeah, KT said something about you guys got in a little foul trouble. A player like yourself and your bench tonight was needed to help out, and you got a lot of help from your bench.
Yeah, coach says we got to bring energy off the bench and give our starters and stuff a rest, so we just try to bring energy and hustle every possession, and that's it.
Well, congratulations, Dave. Stu, your KO is ready to reach over. 2 good weeks for you, Stu. Really attacking, really getting your game going now.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I'm getting rid of that nervousness and just coming out and playing ball, and I'm feeding off everybody else. Everybody's doing their job, and it's really helped my game out, so.
You got your hands on next week up in East. You got to have some fans up there, huh?
We're going to need as much support as what we possibly can get for that game, but if we bring our game, because they're a very good team, if we bring our game, you never know what the outcome is going to be, but I don't know.
Well, congratulations, you guys. A very workmanlike victory for you guys, and best of luck next week up in East. It's going to be a good one, so if anybody gets a chance to go up there, please do. We'll send it back to Marty.
Let's go through the scoring. First for the victorious Sheboygan North team. They were led by Peter Worth, who had 16 points. He was followed by Kyle Tetchlock, who had 14, and Jake Fry with 12. Also chipping in with 9 was Shane Gruby. Andrew Stewart, you just saw him on the interview, had 8 points. And rounding out the scoring for North was Trevor Gruby. He had 7. For the South High Red Wings, they were led by Scott Murphy, who had 18 points, 16 of those coming in the second half. Eric Donovan had 9, most of those late in the ball game. Will Hartman had 7. Adam Koenig had 9. B.J. Harry 4. Admir Ibmisevic had 3, along with Andy Shane. And Matt Hemsing had 2. Hemsing had 1, and Stubbe had 2. Our next broadcast is going to be next Friday when Green Bay Preble invades Sheboygan South. Tonight, with this victory, North has captured their 3rd conference championship in a row. With a win next week, they'll capture their 3rd outright championship. They've got quite a string going. They've got 33 wins in a row also to go along with those 3 championships. For the crew, Brian Andrews behind this camera, Andy McKillop up on top. My partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying so long everybody, we'll see you down the road.